To the library we go. Caleb. Okay, we are fatigued.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
I'm just guessing this works. Like, I can rest here, can I? I'm just going for it. No targets needs in such a transformation for does he ride from room to room in a carriage. Does he just like the echo? I would have built it even bigger if it was me. I would have had peacocks roaming the grounds and 2 fountains, one swimming wine and the other chocolate. Okay. I like Wolfjit a lot. Like, he has good ideas. Okay, there we go. We are rested, not corrupted. We have a hearty meal. We have like a news call. Couldn't be better. Awesome. The rest took 30 minutes. Okay, we go here. Full of enlarged person. What is this? Great library of Canabras has been ravaged and wrecked with in the most barbaric way. Seems that someone took perverse pleasure in smashing lamps and furniture and tearing pages out of books. Okay. Loot. Yeah, another book, The Varisian Horror. That I will read books like somewhere another time, like not tomorrow, today. Turn left, the Guardian of Canabras. That's a big ass dragon, wasn't it? Well, of flammable chemical substances. Okay, I guess we're just talking to them. Is this a witch hunt? What the hell? A circuit knight with a head of messy black hair stands before you. His arms are splattered with blood. He greets you with a deep booming voice. They burn well enough, don't they? Cursed traitors, Aurelu's minions. These vermin infiltrated the Crusaders' forces and aided the demons from inside the city. But I caught them. I am Captain Caleb Sazumal, and these men are my subordinates. Strange feeling rises up within you. It is poor instinct, but you don't know what you are about to do, but you are certain that it is right. What happened to the library? Humans showed up and carried everything off. I wasn't here to see it myself. I was fighting in the square, but these filthy traitors told me everything. My fists made them quite shady. So what, you tortured them? Do you think those methods are worthy of a crusader? Under ordinary circumstances, no. But look around, the city is burning. Now is not the time for squeamishness. Who are you punishing? Look around you. The city is in burning ruins. So many innocent lives lost, and all because of the abominations like these here. Cultists, heretics, and spies slipping into our ranks, carrying out the order of their brutal masters and preparing the heinous death for us all. They want to give us over to the demons, just like Aurelu did with Sarkoris. They deserve to feel the flames licking at their legs. The perception take a look at the ruthless commander. Law religion. Examine the Crusaders' armor and symbols of it. Chaotic attack. I don't like you. I think I'll kill you just to be safe. I'm interested in your games. I'm not interested in your games with fire, okay? You just go for law religion. You gotta just go for law religion. You notice that the emblems of the armor of the two Sun Crusaders belong to the Order of the Flaming Lands, but Caleb's armor bears the sigil of the Order of the Sunrise Sword. Strange then that he introduced himself as their captain. Something's not right here. Reception. Take a closer look at the ruthless commander. Caleb is talking too loudly, all while casting sidelong looks at you. You see, you have seen similar behavioral quirks before in liars. The Christ trickster of the mythic path. Put out those flames, I order you in the name of Baphomet. Lawful attack, I don't believe you, you are the traitor. Going for chaotic. Words fly out of your mouth before you can even think them. Some god insect told you that you precisely... told you that this is precisely... The music threw me off, sorry. Like what? This is precisely what needs to be said in this moment, and the words hit their target. The Crusaders jump in surprise and look at each other in terror. Wolf Chief glares menacingly at Caleb. Didn't you know, mortal? We are everywhere. Ma'am, we didn't know you were one of us. You heard her. Put the flames out. Cuffing his lackeys around the head, Caleb hurts them straight towards the fire. All three of them started trying to fight the flames, showing no concern for their own safety. An inexplicable feeling of rightness flows through you. You enjoy seeing the look of oafish terror on the faces of the Crusader and his lackeys when you rebuke them to the factlessness. You blithering idiots, you cack-headed dimwits, you empty suits of armor. Quickly, you worms, if you keep dawdling, I'll throw you into the furnace of the Graham Garrison. Whoever doesn't pull his weight is a dead man. I'll take the other two into Baphomet's house. That's... I have no idea, I'll just take the last one. Very looking in the direction, Caleb abandons his own attempts to quell the flames and turns his focus to thumping and kicking his subordinates to hurry them along. The method proves sufficingly effective and the flames begin to dwindle. That's like a weird conversation, I don't even know what to take. Pick your arms, if you keep dawdling, I will throw you in the furnace at the Grey Garrison. Caleb grunts in a wordless terror and desperately fights the flames. Every so often he sends murderous looks at his associates, whom he has clearly already condemned to death. So in idiots, the caker and the units, the empty suits of armor. You watch in satisfaction as Carlos and his two lackeys rush to put out the alchemist's fire. Their armor becomes covered in soot and welts on their skin from the flames. Succumbing to another strange heretical impulse, you chivvy along them with barked orders and florid invective. Report, who are you? Evil. This one on the left isn't pulling his weight. We have no room for sluggards. Caleb, deal with him. Wait, I can literally tell him to kill him. Wow. Caleb is a crusader name. Are you a crusader? I hereby give you a name worthy of a demon fool snout. Listen to your gut. Stop wasting valuable fool. If you like burning books, go rig the Gay Garrison library. Our enemies might try to sneak it up there. Step to it. I'm not really sure what to say. This is like a weird... this is absolutely a weird conversation in this one. Caleb is a crusader name. Are you a crusader? I hereby give you a name of worthy of a demon fool snout. Biting his lip, the bold cultist proudly thrusts out his chest. Thank you, madam. Pulls out first his brow in a display of menace. Trying to show his brutal domination to take all the Crusader forces put together. Report, who are you? Caleb Sazamal, former knight of the Order of the Everbright Crusaders. Deserter. These two are my mates from playing cards. Local fences for stolen goods. Reliable man, we set an ambush and caught 304 Crusaders. We wish to join the ranks of the triumphant army of the Worldwound. Okay. Good lads, brave fighters. We could do with more like you in the cultist ranks. Then our victory would be assured. Thank you, I do my best. I watched Lan of Web, is lingering on Lan's horn. I must admit that the rationality of this individually should be questioned and subjected to the road studies, the purposes of establishing the existence of said Rationality. What? Exactly what I was like, what? I think I figured out how to postpone the bleaching for at least 5 years or so. Hey, you there. I want you to compose a 4-line poem praising our Lord Baphomet. And be quick about it. Any cultist worth their salt should be able to do it on cue. Even this one on the left isn't pulling his weight. We have no room for sluggards. Caleb, deal with him. Listen to your guts. A wasting valuable food. If you like burning books, go to Rick Greer's library 1. Our enemies might try to sneak up there. Step to it. Let's go for the first one. Baphomet is big and strong. He can conquer all day long. Blazing horns and glowing eye. And beside, he never dies. Okay. Sure to listen to your gut. Yeah, we listen to our gut. Like, he's probably in the Grey Garrison then, and I have to fight him again. That's what I'm guessing. There's one alive. Who is this? A storyteller? Ah, a blind elf storyteller. I know this one from Kingmaker. Awesome. Blind elf, since you found him, he looks extremely strange. His face wears it. He is heavily, which is unusual for members of his race. Thinning grey hair, a ragged beard, sightless, milky eyes, pale papery skin covered in age spot, and a spine curved by the passage of time. This is not how elves typically age. The elf that graces the face of elves, even on a deathbed, has totally abandoned this secret specimen. A bearded elf, how very intriguing. If you please, I would like to pluck out a hair of that phenomenon manifest on your chin. In the interest of science, of course. The elf holds out his hand in your direction, a paranormal gesture of the blind, greeting you with an unexpectedly strong and calm voice. Hello, I am the storyteller. And I wish to thank my rescuers. That is you, if I am not mistaken. That is a mysterious elf traveler who arrived in Cannabis shortly before the Scarried attacked. The strangest part about him is not his blindness, but the fact that he looks ancient, even though old age typically does not affect the appearance of elves. The enigmatic figure harbors many secrets. Storyteller, that's the first time I've ever heard of a venerable old-timer like that. I'm having a sweet name. Okay. That's pretty random, this comment. Yeah. So, who are you? I prefer to people who call me storyteller. It is very accurately describes the sphere of my occupations and interests. In most of the places I have been, I am known by that name. How come you didn't burn in the fire? Tell the truth, I myself don't know. I felt the heat, it was strong. I waited for the pain, burning, but I was unscathed. But the smoke nearly did finish me off. It may be some form of magical protection against fire, but I don't know by what means I have acquired it. Just another oddity for my collection of the inexplicable. Yeah. Okay. I want to talk to you about something. Thanks to my rescue, I of course will render you my service in turn, whatever it may be. However, at this moment I wish to be somewhere safer than the present surroundings. My recent adventures have fatigued me greatly. I would be grateful if you could help me to get to a safe shelter of some kind. Typically, you do someone a good turn, and instead of saying thank you, you just ask for more help. Well, you're easy on the old elf. You had a rough go of it. Yeah, because we have had it easy. It had it so easy. I'm taking you to the Defender's Heart. Please accept my serious thanks once again. And if I may, please don't rush. I will struggle to keep up with your young legs. Not now.
I'll go ahead. I found something.
Okay. in a second. First I'm discovering this area. There's like oceans and stuff. Nothing special.
My tail is twitching. Must be a sign.
Okay, it's like your book without a shadow, loot. The book is full of text describing demons and methods of fighting them. Regrettably, all this knowledge wasn't enough to save cannabis from the spawning of the abyss. How to make money during the war against demons. Scroll of Stunning Barrier.
As it should be. What's that there?
Whatever, a hidden wall? Yeah, seems like. I want to check like the Arcana stuff. Like this is 24 Arcana. Do we even have someone with much Arcana? Like I don't even think I have someone with Arcana. Oh, okay, she has 14. Yeah, forgot about my Nino. Let's give it a try.
Splendidly.
Someone slowly large demonic blade fell upon the library, splitting the ruins into two and leaving an enormous black scar. It is possible that the Scary himself was the one to destroy this building with his terrible skyed rift carver. Okay.
That is not far.
There's nothing else here? Yep, there we go. Save this one. Ooh, there's just like loot. Wall of Doom, magical essence. The armor. A quarterstaff for a monk. Take this one. Knowledge world.
Failure is just a step to a success.
This is the of a lean man dressed in wizard robes. You do not recognize his face. Oh, that's sad. As I failed it. Unlucky. Okay. So there's nothing else here, isn't it? Okay, there's more loot. Like let's just take the loot at least. Added armor unidentified. Not so much able to ever done. Like there's,
Go ahead.
as I said, there's like nothing else I can do, isn't it? And there's like no way to go. Yeah, let's take him to a safer place then. To the defender's heart. Except. Visit the Black Ring Library. I don't even know if this was like a main quest. Okay. First of all, we've got to check how much money a mercenary costs. just checking. First of all, how much money do I have? 3,000. It's not much. I need brave and experienced fighters. 8,000. Okay. We need some kind of seller. It's Darren. Ah, Darren was the one which I found. Like, he told me already from the start that he's like only in the party for a specific time, which is kind of weird. Okay, what can we sell? Shortbow of code. Yeah, there's absolutely no weapon which I actually take, to be honest. And maybe the shortbow. I'll just stay with the shortbow. I will not take the quarterstaff. I'm not really sure if how the monks If the monks are fine, that's like one class which I always wanted to try, and I tried in Kingmaker, and I've got to say, it felt terrible. Like, it felt really awful. And yeah, I didn't try it in my last playthrough. Like, a playthrough I recorded, I tried it like another. Like, I'm currently playing it on Xbox just for fun, and I'm trying it with a monk, and I think like the monk is terrible. Like, the class is just, it's just weird. Like, the unarmed monk was bad. And so far, I'm like level 10, I would say. But he really doesn't feel strong at all. So I'm not really sure if I want to try it, but I never tried one with the quarter staff actually, which I would love to try. Flate of weakness. There's nothing great. Longsword of right. Okay, what else do we have? Like, we just sell the normal stuff. That's it. The cloak. Stealth skill checks, okay. So we gotta check on the inventory because like I think like the cloak is pretty well for him. Against fear effects. Okay, it makes sense that he takes the fear effects stuff. Because he's like, as soon as he gets feared, I'm screwed. Like, this character is literally my highest damage output. What else can we do? Like, there's a breastplate with +1 enhancement. Gives me insight bonus to AC. +2 concentration for concentration checks. Should I just switch this? I'm not really sure. Like, wait a second. What's the concept? Cast spell, you must concentrate receiving damage or becoming the target. Work. Formula to determine your concentration check result. Okay, wait. This makes actually sense for the summoning. I'll give this one a try. He gets the stealth stuff because he's like for his stealth skill checks. Just realize I'm like so. Just give me 1 second. Am I just like feeling so? No. Okay. There we go. I was just like wondering like why am I so? It looks enlightened on stream. I'm just so pale like this. Okay, it was my line. I am just pale. Yeah, to be honest, I'm fine right now. I'm okay. I've got enough money. I could even buy like a new mercenary, but I just don't know. Like I just want to check something. Like I've seen how the other soldiers threat you. What about it? Okay, I don't know why he always gets like into my side, but I don't know why. I always think like this guy could be a companion. I don't know. He just has like the vibe of a companion. As much as you talk to him and stuff, like I don't know if he can get a companion later on. But yeah, what about it? Good, it's in your main. You don't deserve scorn, you deserve a noose. Guilty or not, they have no right to treat you that way. I think it was the most entertaining thing I've seen in a long time. Well, okay, that's awful. Like, that's... No, I'm going with good. It's inhumane. It's been my life for many decades. I have to go. There's nothing else I can talk with him, actually.
Indeed.
Can rest once. Did you just see that they were like... Wait, was it just me? There were like some kind of corpses around the bed? Like, this was weird. Here we can craft a potion. We take this one. I downgrade. Okay. Been resting.
Nenyo, I'm amazed by your energy and zest for life. Every time I look at
Yeah.
you, you're running around, noting something down, spouting one new idea after another. How do you manage it?
I simply enjoy what I do. If life's not like that for you, perhaps you're in the wrong line of work.
I like her voice. Like, Ninja is like the best voice so far. It's so calm. It's just like a great voice. The demons were killed recently, no doubt about it. But it's not clear what... It looks like if it happened here or if the bodies were brought here from someone else. Like, yeah, why are the demons? Like, right, like in my dorm. Like, what the hell? That's like so random. Jernov. Did I talk to Jernov once? Who is Jernov?
All according to plan.
Who is this guy? Among young... Yeah, I didn't see this one so far. A young man in well-worn traveling clothes and a simply wooden symbol of Erastil on his chest is effectively cutting a line rope into strips to use as bandages. Despite his visible exhaustion, he works with zeal, singing some tune about red braids and ripe sheaves of wheat under his breath. He raises his arm, chestnut-colored eyes at you. Are you one of the Crusaders? I think you are defending those of us whose talent lie off the battlefield. I'm Journal, 7th of SC. Pleased to meet you. Ah, is this a cleric which I can like heal some stuff like negative levels? Probably. What are you doing? I only took my holy orders recently, so my god has only bestowed a little of his power upon me as yet. I'm sorry to say that the number of wounded fighters in his service is far beyond my power to heal. But there's a reason people say have faith in the gods, but look to yourself first. I may not be able to help the wounded with magic, but I can at least cut up some bandages. Are you from around here? No, I was just passing through Canabras. I was sitting down that old man of yours, the great Salin River, to a village by the name of Chili Creek. I happened to land at the city on the eve of the festival, and I'm ashamed to say I decided to stay for a day to enjoy myself. But I ended up staying in the city longer than I would bargain for. Chili Creek, what is that? A small fishing village. It's not even marked on some maps, but people do live there. What they don't have is a priest. They have no one to heal their wounds, no one to offer their prayers for a good catch, no one to give their dead a dignified burial. And the Worldwound is a stone throw away. So I'll be setting sail for Chili Creek to serve my god and my people. Once we've held Canabras, I'll be going there. If by the grace of the good gods we all survive this, you should come and visit me sometimes. You'll find the village here on the bank of the river. Okay, that's like kind of unfortunate that I didn't see him. It's probably pretty close. Chili Creek. Okay. Aren't you young and inexperienced, clearly afraid to go to the border of the Worldwound? I won't lie, I am afraid, but what can I do? Those villagers are simply people. Every day of their short lives is spent doing hard, honest work. That's exactly the kind of life I want. Something simple but meaningful. If I had centuries ahead of time, like elves do, I might have spared some 50 years or so to travel around the world. Or maybe even 100, why not? But I don't have the time to spare, so I want to spend my short life in the place where I'm needed the most, even if it's dangerous, especially if it's dangerous. Okay. Good-hearted fellow. I could use the help of a cleric. Everyone knows I would be glad to help you, but it's no use. My spells are depleted and I have no training in potions or skills. See this word I'm coming out for bananas is the second to last one. Yeah, I have to go. So where's the quest for this one? Stone Moon? No, that's like the companion stuff. Burning City, Grand Family trapped in the darkness. Grand Family Secrets, this is what I did. Scout the tower. Bring the story is he already? Now I have to talk to him, that's fine. The allies for the attack around Grey Garrison. Legs of Desna has joined, Tweelings have joined. Where's the what's good was? Is it Journal in Chile? Ah, okay. Wait for the liberation of Canabras. What do you mean, like the liberation of Canabras? Like, yeah, we do anything anyways.
I'll go ahead.
So yeah. We just continue running around. Like I'm not talking to like I don't even know what's the main stuff currently. Where's the main quest? I don't see any main quest. So yeah, I'm just continuing like exploring. I think there was a...
As it should
Wait.
be.
I have to go to the shrine once. Get rid of the corruption. Yeah. Can be protected around it from the corruption. Okay. Jordan Vane, that's a brother of Staunton. I just want to see the wares. I thought he had pretty good stuff. Attrition dagger. One constitutes ability damages. Okay, this does constitution ability damage on the dagger, which seems fine. For Wolf G. Wolf Chit is his name. Wolf Chit. Detainer. Now it is +2 heavy crossbow lance. The target must pass a fortitude saving throw or be knocked back 50 feet and become slowed for 1 round. Like, he has insane weapons, to be honest. Like, there's such great weapons on this guy. Yeah, it's expensive, of course, like right now, because I have like... I'm still at the start of the game, but the weapons are insane. Devastating blow from above, okay. Yep. Yeah, I guess we continue. You can't even like take the big Minotaurus out. Let me go on with this one. Because I still don't know what I can do with Camille, to be honest. Oh wait. Yeah, I don't want to talk to the storyteller. Like, let's just go on with the tiefling stuff, the wine cellar. Like, I do everything else first, and like, where's the tower? Yeah, pretty far away. I think the tower is like something for tomorrow. I kind of have half an hour. We'll just go for the tiefling stuff. Center location. Okay. This doesn't sound like this doesn't look too inviting. Tiefling. This looks like a trial. Scares me. Brother Wolfji, you've got my message then. So I couldn't swing by sooner. This scares me. It was just one thing after another. First I was in shackles, next, well, no, I was still in shackles and I was being watched. Then the chief got me out and I came in straight away. I knew you would be waiting on me. Enough talking or else we will be here all night. So we had a clear plan. We were going to wait for nightfall, slip into the shop, grab the goods and leave. Even if the neighbors called the guards, there was time to get away. But what happened? That witch Irabeth showed up almost right away. She knew we would be there. Somebody betrayed us, and I have no idea, and I have a good idea who it was. What do you have to say to that? Make it quick. You think Wolf knows the name of the traitor? Like, we were just asking. He speaks. I've heard Wolf if only brought you so you would have someone to hide behind if things went south. Yes, he knows the name of the traitor. Every gang that Brother Wolf Chief has been part of has very quickly come to an end. The hideout location was passed to the guards, or their competitors found out where you could ambush them. Wolf is the only one who always comes out of smelling of roses. If you think about it, you will come to the same conclusion as us. Do they think like he's a traitor? I would have said that meant that Woljif was cursed with finding friends among losers and screw-ups. But now that he's with us, that must mean the curse has been broken. Okay. Cadavers and burn. Why are you scrabbling here instead of fleeing the city? I'll be glad to leave like the rest of my brothers and sisters, but in the family, there's nothing worse than betrayal, and it's something we do not forgive. We don't forgive anyone who lets traitors off the hook either. If I don't find the red, my superiors, let's just say, I wish I was burning in Canabras. I want to keep living, so if I'm going to take the chance until I find out who is the traitor here, no one is leaving. Wolfschiff, tell us your side of the story. What happened? What is there to tell? About a week ago, Sister Charisma got 6 of us together in this very basement. Me and those 5 over there, I mean. Wolfschiff said towards the 5 tieflings kneeling by the wall. She rounds us up and she says we've got a score. Entry entries and wonders. The one place nobody ever been able to hit, the place that's guarded by a golem. But now a powerful scroll that would knock out the golem just happened to come into our possession. Along with a tip-off that shop owner would be gone on a particular night. All 6 of us know a bit of magic, and we know that any enchanted junk will sell for a pretty penny, so we're in. And the most important thing was that none of us was to be hanging about the shop ahead of the job. No casing out the place, no calling attention to ourselves from either the golem or its master. This job was top secret. It's all true so far. Go on. We did everything right with the locks and the golem. I picked the lock. I remembered it was clear as day. Sister Dalna was on lookout, but Amelron had the scroll. Sophie, Tavi, and Vanya bought the sacks. We covered. Yeah, I don't see the names. That's a bit awful. We covered the windows and lit the torch. I remember scooping up rings and tossing them into a sack, and one right expensive rolled away from me. I crawled under the table after it, and the next thing I know, Irabeth was there. Everybody scampered, but I was still under the table. Not my finest moment. I was going to wait it out, but then those blockheads were dragging me out by my tail and put me in shackles. They took all my rings off me, about 20,000 worth. And to add insult to injury, I've never found the last one. In the end, I got busted over nothing. So they caught you, poor thing. Stripped you of your loot, and you didn't even manage to stash anything. Where's the moon of the abyss, brother Wolfie? I'm asking like the real questions. Why would Irabeth arrest the informant? Took the words right out of my mouth. It doesn't make any sense. If I was the red, I would have kissed her on the hand and been long gone by now. You know me, sister. I'm a cautious fella, not an idiot. Why would I go against family? So the fish in the salon can have a nice wolf-sized dinner. The moon of the abyss is a pretty bauble, to be sure, but it's just an amulet. It ain't worth dying over. You knew Erebus people would protect you. You know you could pin the moon going missing on them, and now you've come here with backup. You knew exactly what I was going to say to you. Only problem is, nobody returned the amulet to Philomen. Are you giving Erebeth a cut? Is that it? Have you seen her? Do you think she would take a cut of anything I offered her? She can't be both. She's like the three heralds of Iamade, all rolled into one. He speaks the truth. You will find some knights who will take bribes. I'm sorry to say, but Erebeth Tarblade isn't one of them. What is the moon of the abyss? It was an amulet. It used to sit on a little cushion in the window of Ancestries and Wonders. Sterling silver, sparkled like a star, fine piece of work. On one side there was a half moon, you know, a crescent, a waning moon, and in the middle there was a dark crystal, like it was eclipsing to the moon. It was eclipsing the moon. Old man Philomen was so proud of the amulet. He used to say, "I've never sold it. It's a jewel of my collection. I used to go there to see what kinds of treasures there were in the world. There's nothing else to look at it in Canabris. People used to claim it was a powerful thing, but who's to say? If you ever stole a thing like that, you would have the guards on you the second you tried to fence it. Everybody knew that you were always hanging around with Ancestries and Wonders, drooling over the moon of the abyss. Did you think you could swipe it in all the commotion and keep it for yourself? Did you hope that we would all be locked up and you would be get scot-free and get off scot-free, and with fancy trinket to boot? Don't take me for a Mark Wolfschiff. I see right through you." Okay, go on, Wolfschiff. That's the whole story. Some family this turned out to be. It's just a name in the end. In a real family, people take each other at their word. They don't throw around accusations. I didn't take the moon of the abyss. What am I gonna do with it? You can't sell it to no crusaders. It's a special item. You can't wear it to get nicked. It's pretty to look at, sure, but it ain't that pretty. If it's so important to you, excuse me, I'll find it and I'll drag the trader here by his horns, just so you don't end up at the bottom of the salon. But do you know what you are gonna owe me for that? An apology, right here in front of everyone. You're going to apologize loud and clear so everybody hears it. You will say, "Sorry, Wolfschiff, you're a good guy and I was wrong with you." Fine, you're one of my people. Which is why I'm going to give you some time. But if you run, Brother Wolfschiff, the family will get you wherever you go. You will spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder, tossing and turning at night, fearing poison in every cup and every meal. You will look into the eyes of every tiefling you meet, wondering if the families come for you. You will have no peace, but one day you will be tired of running. You will stop to catch your breath, and that is when we will get you. Got that? What the freaking hell? You have a way with world system, excuse me, a way that almost made me wet myself, but in a way nonetheless. Let's go, Chief. We'll go chat to that scary-ish girl, Erebeth. She knows you a little. We can ask her who ratted us out. I'll let you do the talking. Okay, we'll find the real trader. Now I get my apology. Onward to Erebeth, chef. Let's go clear my good name. Without the trader, but be quick about it. Time's running out. I don't want to get chewed by demons. People may know the name of the person who tipped off the Eagle Ridge about shop robbery. Okay, so this is like more of a Conversational quest. Here we go to Defender's Outback. Ooh, that was a lot of reading again. Enter. Let's see what she can tell us. There's some kind of loot up here. I'll check this one. Gotta check this one in a second. Grab F. Yeah, let's see what she has to say to this whole situation. Thank you for saving the esteemed citizens of Canabras, even though not all of them deserve to be saved. May hear them forgive my words. I don't really mean that, of course. I just never fail to be astounded by the way that good people seem to perish, while the not so good people prove to be incredibly amazing and enduring. Okay. Even so, the Count did offer me his aid. He can't be all that bad. What's the problem with Darren? Is there bad blood between you two? We go with one. Yes, that's not like him at all. Joining the Crusaders in a tradition among Mandavian nobles, but Darren Aranay was never too keen on fighting demons. The Count has a certain reputation in Mendev. He's not a pleasant individual by any means, but he's not known for any particular villainy either. The Count enjoys a life of leisure, surrounded by a gaggle of sycophants, who are always eager to badmouth the Queen. It is common he likes settling scores too. There was a hero on the First Crusade, it's Sir Lant. A kind and honest man. After the end of his glorious career as a soldier, he became a wise mentor to the younger generation. He ran afoul of the Count somehow. Perhaps by lecturing him about his idle lifestyle and lack of purpose. When Sir Lant died, the Count managed to buy a portion of his estate and ordered the knight's helmet to be reforged into a chamber pot. And of course, he didn't keep his little joke private. The Queen was particularly affronted by it, because Sir Lant used to be a most loyal comrade in arms. I was there receiving an assignment to Her Majesty and witnessed the exact moment she found out about the helmet's fate. It's a small thing, but I could see the Queen's anguish at the travesty that had been made of her friend's legacy. That's what our Count is like, a person, and as for his talents of survival, do you know the story of Heaven's Edge? He was the only member of his family to escape with his life when the demons unleashed a magical plague at the Arandayan state. Okay. Thank you for telling me all of this. Okay. Wait. Yeah, okay, I guess it was not too interesting. Okay, there's a trader I'm trying to take down. Who's your informant among the tieflings? Archer browsers by Cannabis is threatened by a demonoid and you have enough time to spare, time to help out thieves. I don't like this, but I hope you know what you are doing. I'll tell you everything I know. I did not see the informant's face. He slid out of the dark alley, handed me the note and disappeared. He had a cloak with a hood masking on his face. But the long horns, didn't fit under it. Long horns. Do I have to, like, note it? I think I know. I think. Wait, I have to note it. Wait, give me a sec. Nope. Notepad. Okay, we get here's long horns. That's the first one. Yeah, I always have to do this because I forget it the second afterwards. Okay, long horns. There should be a guardian golem in the entrance in one of the shop they tried to rob. The owner gave us the construct's code word just in case. The golem itself was destroyed, but the head seems to be intact, so we can interrogate the thing and find out what it saw. The code of his Hunt of Ivory. The shop's owner must have escaped, but there's a chance you will get lucky with the golem. Okay. Oh, shall we just... I'll just talk to her about John Aldery too. We found John Aldery. Yes, thank you. It's good to have a bag. We need every fighter we can get. I suppose it's asking too much to want fight that the fighters are sober as well. Well, okay. Here we go on. So, where's the golem? Let's go outside. Yeah, we go on like this. Benches and Wonders shop. Okay. Is there like a time limit on this spell? No, it isn't. Okay. I need to do like all of those quests before I can like whenever they have like this kind of like the time capsule thing. Like you have to do it before you get into the next chapter. And I have absolutely no idea when the next chapter is gonna start. So it's kinda I always have to do them first and I have to go on with all the other stuff. Like it's a bit like at least it gives me a sign that I have to do it, but it's like you always think it's so much work because like still 4 quests because I can do like to be safe about like not overplaying the game. It's just like it's like interesting. It's just like weird, but I guess I'll take it. What is this?
Is anyone there?
Hello? It is. Please,
Get me out of here.
please get me out of here. Yeah, I will in a sec. Chill, relax. Aha. What do we have here? Polished oak shelves once showcased magic rings and amulets. Now that all left are the grubby handprints of the robes.
In due
Yeah,
time.
chill. Loot. Polished oak shelves. Okay, that's like the same. I think this is a golem. Unique weapons and antique armor were previously displayed on these stands. It's unlikely their new owners even know their true value.
I found
Is anyone there?
Yeah.
something.
I found something. Demonic heart. Two potion and scribe scrolls. Like it's demonic heart. Like okay.
I can hear your footsteps.
What can you craft with this? I'm curious. Pipe fox. Summons a pipe fox pet.
Is anyone there?
3 knowledge into arcana and 2 insight bonus and perception skill checks.
Get me out of here.
What can my cat do? I have
Pull me out. Hello?
2 moral bonus on perception and law nature check. Okay, I think I'll go with this one. Like with the pipe fox. For now. I lack a bit of arcana knowledge. It's weird. What did he just say?
Hello?
It says lay the moon of the abyss. Okay. So where's my pipe fox?
Ready for anything.
How does he look? Pipe fox.
I can hear your footsteps. Pull
Oh!
Hello?
He looks pretty dope. The fox snake, what the hell?
Is anyone there?
Yeah, chill.
Free at last. I thought I'd be flattened like a pancake under that
What the
rubble.
hell?
Much obliged. Damn, I'm not in a
Wait, it's
container. My
talking,
head is
like
so
it's voiced.
foggy for some
So
reason.
this must be a
What's with all the hubbub in the
companion.
city? The name's Finian. I'm a Pathfinder. If there's anything I can do to help, I will.
You're a Pathfinder. It's like the first thing I would ask too. Like, what is a weapon?
That's right, Finian Dismar, Pathfinder and Crusader. I roam around the Worldwound wherever my tasks lead me. Scouting mostly. But this last while I've just been hanging around in Canabras, waiting until I'm needed again. I'm bored out of my mind, but at least this shop makes for better lodging than some inn.
It's weird. Like a talking weapon is a Pathfinder. What I meant is, what are you?
What's that supposed to mean? I just told you. You want to know where I hail from, is that it? Well, I'm from around here, actually. We Kelets of the Star Eye clan fled when the Worldwound troubles began. But I couldn't stand by while the demons wreaked havoc, so I came back.
Yeah.
Or did you mean to ask about my weapon of choice? My best weapon is every weapon. I'm a skilled and capable fellow, if I do say so myself. I can swing a sword and poke with a spear, but what I am best at is communing with the spirits. They call folks like me Phantom Blades.
Okay, a Phantom Blade. What's that?
It's like a spiritualist, but with a twist. It means that some spirit took a liking to me at some point, and it can turn into whatever weapon I need. Handy, eh? I don't need any whetstones or enchantments. Doesn't take up space either. Although, to be fair, it's not a barrel of laughs. The spirits that bestow this kind of power don't come from happy places, and they're not exactly bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. They usually appear after great battles that leave few survivors.
Okay. City is under attack by demons.
Wait, what? The last thing I saw was some thieves breaking in here. And then the guards came, everyone was running around. After that, it's a
It's just like weird, like it's
Right
a,
when things
it's just a
started
weapon.
tensing,
What?
dropped the cabinet on me. I couldn't even help the owner. I was just lying under the shelves like a dimwit until you came along.
Yeah.
If there are demons in Canabras, we must do something about it. The city needs every blade it can get. Hey, do you mind taking me with you? I don't think I can handle this alone. And besides, the more the merrier.
Okay. How did you end up in the shop?
I've been waiting here so long I don't even remember anymore. Just sitting and waiting for any word from the Pathfinders, but it looks like everyone has forgotten about me. The shop owner is an old friend of the Pathfinders, so I've taken up residence here.
Okay, alright, I'll take you with me.
I swear you won't regret it. I can do all sorts of things. Is there anything your party is missing? A sword, a spear, a bow? Just say the word.
Okay, okay, what can he actually do? You have now completed the companion of the talking weapon. You can access him through a special button in the inventory. Click on it to initiate the dialogue with him, or change his form to make him take the shape of any weapon before handing him to one of those characters in your party. There are no limitations to changing Finea's form. Finea will become more powerful as his personal story progresses. So this is like a legendary weapon in a character which you can always adjust to your party's needs. That's like the coolest shit I've ever seen, to be honest. If it works like this, it's just awesome. Like, what's going on? I've got to check on this one. Okay, where do I exit Finian? So I can go for a start dialogue. Into the adventures, you know I've never regretted following you. Everyone seems to evolve around you like beavers in the wild mill. I'll have a lot to write in my info for the Pathfinder Society. Although I think about it, it's been a while since I've last sent them any reports. I want to talk about you. Tell me what. It's like just chatting. Wait. Like how? Yeah. So he can go for any weapon. So let's just try the longbow first. Let's just go for a longbow. Like a longbow. Composite longbow. He has composite, cold iron, ghost touch, and enchantment. I don't know what this is actually, but we'll just give it to him. Wait. Okay, now I get it. Composite longbow, we will give it to him. That's it. What is Ghost Touch? A Ghost Touch weapon deals damage normally against incorporeal creatures, regardless of his bonus. An incorporeal creature, 50% in damage from corporeal sources, does not apply to attacks made with. Okay, that makes sense. That's a pretty good ability. Cold Iron is always great. Because like some have reduced damage against, like if you have Cold Iron, you don't have to reduce damage on most demons. This feature allows you to add your strength bonus to damage with a bow. Yeah, that's fine. Like the normal composite stuff. Enhancement. Like, The thing is, like, I'm not really sure if it's like he has a good bow. It's not like this was bad. But yeah. I still think like this is awesome. You can always change it. It's like not really like bound to a character. This is like awesome. To be honest. Okay. Give this one a go. I'm not really sure which I like. The thing is, like, Lan is the best character, like, damage-wise in my party. And if I can enhance him a lot more, it will be great. Because, like, I have, like, so many casts. I have, like, a cleric, I have, like, a bard, I have, like, the only two real damage source, or, like, 3 damage sources are those 3. And everyone else more like a caster. Like, so far. We will see what kind of companion I find. But, like, the weapon is awesome. Great. The formerly well-appointed shop now looks like a sorry state. It has been completely ransacked. Lying in the corner next to a scorched wall are the Sooth covered shards of clay golem's head. The golem eyes glow in the gloom. Master. Code word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Code word. Nah. Okay, it's like head of ivory. Code word correct. Awaiting orders. Where did you come from? Who created you? It's like the first question. This golem was created by Gefren and Son. Address third building on the right, Chivalrous Alley near Rizan Mendev. Model G504 ENE. Presents for experimental and enhanced. For all inquiries, contact Mr. Gefren. Okay, that's... Wow. Why did I even ask? What the hell? Tell me about any suspicious people who came to the shop in the last week. 56 individuals entered the shop. Human, female, old, no male, old, human, female. Maybe reading hours, office customers till nightfall. Need to ask in a different way. Were there any suspicious people? Tieflings. Tieflings, 3. Tiefling male, middle-aged. Tiefling male, young. Tiefling female, young. Describe the young male tiefling. That's probably Wolf Chief. I assume. Tiefling male, medium health. Short horns, curling backwards, medium length tail. Eye color yellow. Hair color black. Special observation, annoyed master. Horns, hair, tail. That sounds like me, but it's not impossible. I know what security is like here. I didn't come near the place. I give you my word, Chief. Okay. So you look for someone who looks like him, isn't it? No special observation. Subject was remarkable. You see, can't have been me. Okay. But he looks exactly like him. Okay. Describe the middle-aged male tiefling. Tiefling male, medium height, long horns, medium... Okay, said long horns. Medium length tail, eye color pale blue. Skin color dark, special observations, red hair. Wait, I'm just like... I just need to... Red hair, blue eyes. That's what I'm noting here. Just... Okay. Describe the female tiefling. Tiefling female, above average height. Hair long pale, tail not deserved, long horns. Eye color blue, special observation scar on nose, baldric with gold stitching. Okay. I don't know that one. A new arrival most likely. Gold stitching. Wouldn't mind getting it to know a little better. Okay. Enough. Where's your master? My master is in his hiding place. Being the location of the hiding place is prohibited. Prohibited. He likely holed himself up in the basement when the commotion started. The entrance should be around here somewhere. Where is the basement in this place? The basement is below me. I guard the basement. Leaving my post is prohibited. I found everything I wanted to know. Move the golems with athletics.
The mongrel did it.
Oh, there we go. Guess we can go to the basement now. That was easier than expected. Philemon Fuliatos. Pick the lock.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Pretty good. He's awesome. Let's see, well, what can he tell us? Marauders, bandits, scavengers. Yeah, makes sense. We are we are all of those things and much, much more. For reporters to the authorities, mind if we had a chat? Are you the shop owner? My name is Philemon Fuliatos. I was the owner of this shop, but I'm not sure I can claim to be the owner of anything now. I hope there's at least something left of it. Oh, come of it. Your shop's fine. It's a bit ransacked maybe, but nothing a bit spit of polish can't fix. Okay, well, he's pretty positive, I guess. Where were you in the night of the robbery? Tell me about the tieflings there that have visited ancient trees and wonders recently. Where were you in the night of the robbery? You think I robbed my own shop? I was here in the basement. I was told to make it look like I would left. The watch was very keen to get their hands on those tieflings. They seem to be multiplying all over Golarion. So, of course, I did everything they said, and I've been stuck in this basement since then. The golem wouldn't move away from the door no matter how much I yelled at it. But then I thought that it was all to the good. Somebody came by after the guards caused the ruckus upstairs, bellowing like mad, taking advantage of my absence. Yeah, tell me about the tieflings and that have visited the ancient wonders recently. Or should I tell you anything about my cousin? You are not from the city guards or the Eagle Watch. Chief, if he keeps digging in his heels, just say the word, I know how to loosen his tongue. I have like a 16 bluff and I have like a 16 intimidate. I think I'm not really sure. I'm just going for the bluff. So they haven't gotten the tieflings. I thought the city finance were on the job, and you can't rely really on anyone. Ask your questions then if it's so important. Wolfchief Jeff to right. Yes, I've known him for a long time. I've heard, though I would rather not know him at all. He's been skulking around my shop for years, treating the place like a free museum. He always wanted to look at the moon of the abyss. I would chase him out, but he would just slink back in again. If he was with the gang that robbed my shop, I bet anything he swiped the moon. How come I'm the prime subject? Whoever betrayed us all, that's the one who's got the moon. I want to see it returned, you get me? I don't like the idea of other people's grubby mitts on it. Tell me about the tiefling woman. Tiefling woman, yes, I remember now. A noble lady, unlike the tieflings ruffians we have around here. She purchased magical equipment for the crusade, and she promised to come again. If only all tieflings were like that, I would be laughing all the way to the bank. Okay. Tell me about the red-haired tiefling. Red-haired tiefling, I suppose, yes. There was one who came in, spent a long time looking around. He was a person of modest means. I could tell by his clothes. But he asked me to show him an Azimar-made chainmail. He certainly couldn't afford it. That's when I suspected that something was off. I checked everything after he left, but nothing was missing, and that put my mind at ease. I can't remember what he looked like. I didn't get a good look on his face. All I remember is that he was wrapped in a green cloak like he was freezing. But that's all I have. Yeah, green cloak. No follow. Blue eyes, green cloak. Yep. That's it. That's it. As I said, I need to know it. I will forget it. Probably if I don't. I found everything I wanted to know. If that isn't enough to help to catch the chief, then I don't know what else to tell you. Now be on your way and leave me in peace with my wreck of a shop. I've just gotta like check on something like options. Let's go for borderless full screen. Well, it still doesn't. It still taps out. Like if I switch to the other screen, that's weird. But okay. Yeah, so you always know when I'm like noting something, which I kinda can't remember later on.
I'm ready to move out.
Yeah, that's like a thing I have to do. I literally forget it. Then next thing. Yeah, so I guess we have like the trader. The red-haired one with the green cloak, blue eyes. Gotta say, I like Wolfjit's character model and how he looks like on the picture is great. Like, to be honest, I think he's like a pretty, like just a pretty character. Like it just looks great. Okay, let's autosave this one. Or quick save. Let's loot stuff first. Is there more? Yeah. Lockpicker's kit. Okay, I'll take this. Awesome. Can I just wait? If you value your life, don't even look in this direction. Okay. Relax. I will take this afterwards, I can tell. Yeah, so we're talking to her. He has a green cloak, long horns, red hair and blue eyes. It must be him. Okay. Met some tieflings from my gang. One of them got trapped into trying to get into an underground passage. What? Take a good look at the subjects. I'm ready to give an. I just want to check like this Maroon is the one. Maroon is the name. Yeah. I'm ready to give a name. It's Maroon. I should say like how do I know the name? You pay for this ritual and Ipsa Zima will get you in the end. Yep, I'm taking him away for questioning. He confessed. Someone connected to the cult of Baltimore ordered him to steal the moon of the abyss, and the best idea he could come up with was drag us into it. He got the scroll to take out the golem. He betrayed us to Irabeth so that he could swipe the amulet in the chaos. He thought we would get nicked and he would slink off to meet up with customer. You've got the moon of the abyss. Let me look at it one more time. My whole life I've dreamed of holding it in my hands, only for a second. He said when he got into the window display, the moon was gone. He's lying, of course. He had time to hand off the moon to the person who ordered it. Bloody cultist. I don't really want to give a toss. I'm just glad we got to the bottom of this. What are you going to do now? Clear out this place. The sooner the better. The city is dying. I don't want to die with it. The city would have already died if not for people who stood up to defend it with their weapons in their hands. So defend it. I'm not stopping you. It's your city. But we've always been outsiders here. Why would we fight for it now? What are you going to do with the trader? He was sent to visit his distant relatives on their farm. To think about what he did. Any more questions? Can I join the family? That's all you want? You can have your pick of the non-tiefling gangs. You have no need to tread our territory. The family is for tieflings only, no exceptions. You have to go. Okay. And I wanted to be in the family. Sister, nervously bites his cheeks are flushed and his tail is swishing through the air. You forgot something. But now you should be happy to be alive. An apology. An apology. You promised me to apologize to me loudly in front of everyone else. We are alone now, but I still want to hear it. Well, that. So sorry for I suppose for being wrong about you this time. I don't think that just because you didn't act like a jerk this one time that it cancels out of the rest of your record. I know all about you. Till next time, won't you? Like, this is a freaking stupid apology. That was the most pathetic apology I've ever heard. Alright, fine. I'm sorry, Wolf Chief. Let's part on good terms. Now apologize to me as well. While Fozzie accused my ally and you accused me too. There we go. Oh, don't... Did I really fail it? Come on. No, I needed a 6. Don't push it. Good luck to the both of you. Oh, that's sad that I missed on this one. Roger, go. The tail is still relaxing. Better than nothing. Listen, Chief. When you've got a spare minute, come see me. There's something I want to discuss with you. But for now, let's get out of here. I don't like sitting below ground when the building is above. Is ready to crash down on your heads. Yeah, but I'll take this one with me. Did you think Charisma would forget to lock a vault with a pile of money in it? You should be so lucky. If you want to clear the cobwebs out of the pockets of yours, you're gonna have to try a bit harder.
What's that there? Might be trap, might be treasure. This is my kind of work.
Here we got the trap. Some collective loot. Let's see what we got here. Oh. Nothing really valuable. I'm honest. Evelyn's ancient book, balance. 250 gold. Ah, okay. Is that it? Oh, that's not the best loot and not what I was expecting. Okay, so there's nothing here anymore, isn't it? Nope. Ah, that's unfortunate. But there will be a bit more stuff, to be honest. But yeah, I'll take it. Okay, we're in the hideout. Defender's Heart. Talk to Wolfchief. I really think of... Oh, what should I do? Like, I have to end it end the stream in the next few minutes. So I'm just going to the... I'm going to the Pitaxian wine cellar and I'm saving like right onto it. God, this is a long march. And then I only have to do the tower tomorrow. We wait this one. Nope, we don't.